Welcome back to Win TV, where all we do is win.
Who's that peasant man? It's Hugo.
Here's our first guest for the day. Who are you?
My name is Hugo Kwase. I am a peasant. I live in a 2-bedroom house with my family and 3 other families.
What is life like for you?
Very bad. I suffer malnutrition and heavy labor.
That's tough. What are your hopes and plans for the future?
I hope to get to a house where I can live by myself with my family. And I hope I can get better nutrition.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time. In fact, did you know that in France, more than 85% of agricultural products were produced by peasants? In fact, they were not even allowed to keep their own yields. And please welcome our next guest for the show. Who are you?
My name is Jean Ramonce. I am a servant at the Palace of Versailles.
What is life like for you?
Life is tough. I'm constantly being harassed by my masters.
And what are your hopes and plans for the future?
My hopes for the future are to be independent and free and be able to have a relationship, which I can't in my current enrollment.
Good idea. And another interesting fact for the day is that during the reign of King Louis XVI, 5 to 7% of people in cities were servants. And now, our newest guest. Who are you?
I'm a member of the bourgeoisie, and my name is Henri Pierre.
What is life like for you?
I spend a lot of time changing my outfits, approximately 6 times a day, and I go to extravagant dances and parties.
What are your hopes and plans for the future?
I hope that our future generation's economy will be as strong as ours.
Did you know the bourgeoisie were able to pay for positions in law and other such offices that were then passed on to their children? And now for our latest guest. Who are you?
I'm Thomas Poplin.
And what is life like for you?
Life can be both good and bad for me. Life is bad for me because I feel the emotions and the poor life of the peasants and the people who have it bad because I have to interact with them on a daily basis. But life is also good for me because the church provides for me and I have a stable way of living.
What are your hopes and plans for the future?
My hopes and plans for the future is that more people can accept God, so that Jesus can be their personal savior.
Very good. And did you know, as members of the church, clergymen were able to censor or suppress publication of information that they did not approve of? Welcome back, and here's our next guest. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Margot Bisate, and I'm part of the nobility.
What is life like for you?
Life is very good for me. I have a lot of money and I get to go to lots of lavish parties.
What are your hopes and plans for the future?
My hopes and plans for the future is to not be so criticized by everyone for being part of the nobility. Because I feel like even though I have a lot of money, everyone always thinks that they can make fun of me for that. And I just think that if you want to be part of this, then you have to work hard, like my ancestors did.
Now for our next fact. Did you know that before the French Revolution, members of the French nobility were exempt from taxes and certain laws that other classes had to follow? You have to redo that part. Don't worry about it. And now for our next fact. Did you know that before the French Revolution, members of the French nobility were exempt from taxes and certain laws that other classes were required to follow? And now for our next guest.
Hey
Who are
guys.
you?
I'm Henry Laurent, 53 years of age, born and raised in Paris, France.
What is life like for you?
Life is rather easy for me, however, many people I know don't have such an easy life, and I'd like to change that.
What are your hopes and plans for the future?
To convince people that they're not worthless and they can actually make a change in their government.
That's good. And now for our next fact. Did you know that during the Enlightenment, philosophers' goals were to improve society and increase human happiness? Thanks for watching Win TV. And today's episode is sponsored by Wex.com, Triangle Space, and Dollar Shaped Club.
Hey, Henry Laurent here. I'm going to show you how I made a dope website on Wex.com.
I like shapes. Go to Dollar Shape Club to get your dollar shapes for only $50.
Today we're going to show you how you can get any domain for average prices. To start off, you just draw this on a piece of paper, and then you turn on your computer, right? And then you do that, and then yeah. Boom! Done. I have trianglespace.co.uk. Only costs me an average price.